Hi guys, welcome back to another Vlogmas video. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you had a lovely Christmas. Hope you managed to find some time to sort of relax and chill out as well. I've got a spending review video today. So I do these videos every quarter, so every sort of 3 months. And what I do whenever I buy a hair care, body, skincare, makeup item, a product rather than a tool or an accessory, I write it down in my notepad and I keep a track as to how much I'm spending per month and then per quarter, and then that I'm hoping is going to help me figure out what sort of budget I might want to put in place next year. And it's also just a really good way to keep track as to how much you're spending as well. So if you feel like you're starting to spend too much, you can see what you spent it on and hopefully sort of rein it in a little bit. But then there are months where you do end up spending more than others, just because I personally find that I tend to run out of a lot of skincare all at once. So I'll go through my purchases, I'll tell you what I've bought, how much I've spent, and what the totals are for the past 3 months. So if we go back to October then, and I actually bought quite a few things in October, and that was also because I had my allergic reaction on my face, my skin allergy in October, so I did end up buying a few products to kind of help deal with that, and then I did end up running out of a couple of other products that I needed to repurchase as well. So October, it was a bit of an expensive month and there were quite a few purchases. And I have my notepad here, so I will run through the purchases. So on the 2nd of October, I bought a lip liner. Now I am on a no-buy, but I did break my no-buy to buy that lip liner because it goes really well with a certain lipstick that I have. And the lipstick is by Clinique and it's called Entwined, and it's quite a dark burgundy berry type of shade, which is lovely for the autumnal months here in the UK. But it is a very messy and a very tricky lipstick to apply. It takes me a good while to apply it, and then I do find that I do need a lip liner to go with it to just neaten up the edges a little bit and make it look a bit more crisp. I have tried using a lip brush with the lipstick and trying to sort of draw a lip liner like that, but it doesn't quite work. And I found that because I didn't have a lip liner to go with it, I wasn't using the lipstick that often. So I thought, you know what? Let's see if you can find a lip liner to go with this lipstick, and then hopefully it might make you wear the lipstick a bit more. So I broke my no-buy and I bought a lip liner, and I have actually worn that lipstick more often now because I do find it a lot easier to wear with the lip liner. So although I broke my no-buy, I do think it has helped me use another makeup item more frequently. So I bought that lip liner. I also bought a body lotion as well. I bought mascara, which must have been my Small Mini Climax mascara from NARS. And then I also bought an Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, the smaller version. And I did manage to use a lot of my Boots points for this order, so I bought these from Boots. So the total wasn't that much at all. It was only £14.79, so that's a pretty good price considering how much all of these cost, you know, individually. I think the NARS mascara was £10, the setting spray was £12, the lip liner must have been about £16. I think I had 20 something pounds worth of Boots points to use. So the total price of this wasn't bad at all. So £14.79 for all of that. And then on the 8th of October, I bought a night cream. I bought the La Roche-Posay Sensitive Night Cream in the tall, thin blue bottle. I can't remember the full name of it. And that came to £14.25. And that's just because I ran out of my previous night cream, so I needed to replace it. On the 13th, I bought a cleansing oil, and it was the Elemis cleansing oil. And I did get a good deal with this. I think it had like 15 or 20% off, and then because Elemis is one of my brands on Feel Unique, they give you 10% off as well on top of that. So I think it should have been something like £24 or £26, and I got it for £19.23, so a good bargain. And again, I bought this as a replacement product, so I used up whatever product I was using to remove my makeup of an evening, so I needed that sort of first cleanse of my double cleanse routine. And then a couple of products here because of my skin reaction that I had. So on the 25th, I bought the Barrier Repair Cream from Dermalogica, and it was £45, which is a lot of money. And unfortunately, I couldn't find somewhere where I could use a discount code, which I always like to do. So yeah, that did cost £45. But that Barrier Repair Cream is really, really good. So I am happy that I bought it. It definitely helped my skin sort of calm down from the allergy that I had. But £45, that was a big spend that month. And then I did also buy on the same day the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Barrier Cream for £14.88 because I wasn't sure which one would be better than the other. So I thought, you know what, buy both, see which one your skin kind of reacts to a lot better and kind of take it from there. But yeah, it was the Dermalogica one that ended up being a lot better. But these are both still on my dressing table. I didn't completely use them up. So, and I think these creams would be good in the winter months here because the weather gets very cold, it gets, you know, very dry, and I do sort of see the effects of that on my skin. So these products will probably come in handy the next kind of couple months if I notice that my skin needs a little bit of help, a little bit of soothing perhaps, and just that added layer of hydration. Then on the 26th I bought a Bumble and Bumble shampoo. And it was the clarifying shampoo because I used up my Way detox shampoo, so I wanted to see what the Bumble and Bumble one was like. And I bought the mini one, and that cost £9.50. And I have recently used that up actually, so that lasted 2 months. So that's not too bad for a mini shampoo that I use once a week. And then on the 30th, because I used up, again, I can't remember whatever hydrating cleanser I was using, I needed to replace it with something. I bought the Paula's Choice hydrating cleanser. I can't remember the full name for it. I did include it in my winter skincare routine, so I will link that video for you to check that out. And that cost £19.55. And again, I think I got that with like 10 or 20% off. And I'm still using that cleanser, and I think I've probably got about half of that left. So it is going well. And that is a product that I do use twice a day. I use it in the morning and then as my second cleanser in the evening. And then on the 31st of October, I bought a facial SPF 50 from Nivea, and that was £8. And again, that's because I used up whatever SPF I was using at the time. So for October, my grand total spent was £145.20. So quite a lot in October, but like I say, it was because I had ran out of a few products, so I needed to replace them. And then I bought a couple of products because I had my skin reaction, and £45 of that £145.20 was one product. So into November, and again, November I did spend quite a bit, and my first purchase in November was the vast majority of my total spend in November. So on the 1st, I bought the routine kit from Caroline Hirons, and she releases these kits a few times during the year, and they are a lot of money when you see the total cost. But if you break it down as to how much each individual product costs within the kit, your saving is incredible. The saving is usually sort of around about half price, I think it is, or 30 or 40%. So it is an excellent saving, and it is a great way to try products that come highly recommended by somebody who's well versed in the beauty world. And I had never tried one of her kits, and I was starting to run out of a lot of my skincare, and I wanted to upgrade my skincare for sort of more winter appropriate products. So when she came out with this kit, I was in two minds thinking, oh, it's a lot of money, should I spend it? But then I thought, well, I'm nearly out of a retinol, which is 40 something quid. I'm nearly out of a moisturiser. I need a serum soon, and these products, once I would have bought them individually, would have probably come close to what the whole routine kit was worth. So I did decide in the end to buy it, and I am glad that I have, because I love the cleansing balm that's in there. I love the Ren oil that's in there as well. I have a replacement retinol, which is great. The moisturiser I'm not too keen on, but I've tried it now, so I know that that's not something that I would repurchase. So I am glad that I bought the kit, because it's been a great way to try some new products. So I bought that kit on the 1st, and it did cost £140. Then on the 11th of November, I bought another Bobbi Brown Face Base Primer, a mini one, which should be £15, but I got it for £12 because I like to buy stuff with a discount. And then on the 16th of November, I bought a foot cream from Boots for £3.99. I recently used up a foot cream that was in my products I want to use up by the end of the year video, and I really enjoyed having a foot cream. So I did buy another one because it is nice to sort of treat your feet, you know, give them a little bit of a foot rub with some nice moisturising cream of an evening while you're watching TV. So I bought that, and that was £3.99. Then on the 24th, I bought a shampoo. I bought an OGX shampoo for £6.99, and I did recently, in the month before that, buy the Bumble and Bumble shampoo, but that's a clarifying shampoo that I use once a week. But I needed a shampoo for the other days during the week when I wash my hair, just a standard shampoo, and I'd heard a lot of good things about OGX, so I thought, let's try that. £6.99, not a bad price at all. And then on the 24th, the same day, I made quite a few purchases on the 24th actually. I made a further 2 purchases. So I also bought a dry shampoo for £4.99. And then I also bought an Hourglass mascara at £21.75. That is a lot of money for a mascara, but I've heard that the Hourglass Unlocked extensions, can't remember the name of the mascara, but it's meant to be a fantastic tubing mascara, and tubing mascara is the type of mascara I want to use moving forwards, because the one I've got on at the moment is the NARS Climax one, and this one smudges so much, it's really, really annoying. And I just don't want to keep, you know, rubbing at my under eyes to remove smudge mascara. I want to put mascara on and it just stays there, it stays put. So I heard that the Hourglass one is fantastic for that, and again that was on discount, so I thought, you know, try it, give it a go, see what you think. But I haven't tried it yet because I'm using up the NARS one, but in January I will try the Hourglass one and let you know. So my total for November, it was quite a bit, and it was £189.72, but actually 140 of that was the Caroline Hirons kit. So everything else, and I did make another 5 purchases that month, only came to an extra £49.72, so not too bad actually, all the other purchases. But the Caroline Hirons routine kit, I've got products in there that I'm currently using and will use, you know, for the next couple of months or so, and I've got a couple of products that I haven't even opened yet in there. So that routine kit will actually see me through for a fair amount of time. Okay, and on to December. I did make a few purchases in December. The first one was on the 1st of December, and I was not intending on making this purchase. I was watching some sort of makeup video here on YouTube, I can't remember the exact one now, but it was about ABH palettes, and I want to buy Soft Glam next year once I'm off my no-buy. So I did a quick little Google for ABH Soft Glam. I couldn't find any shopping results for it though, but the first thing that popped up was from Look Fantastic, and it was the ABH Norvina palette at half price. It was meant to be £46, but it was down to 23, and I looked at that and thought, half price, that's not right. That's too good of a saving, that is. However, it was just after Black Friday, so a lot of places still had their discounts. So I clicked on the link, it was all legit. I buy from Look Fantastic a lot anyway, but it was correct. It was half price and it was in stock. And although I want to buy Soft Glam next year, I also want to get Norvina. So I saw that it was half price and I thought, I'm on a no-buy. I'm technically not allowed to buy this. However, 50% off, I don't think I'm going to get as good a saving as that next year when I'm actually able to buy it. So I added it to my basket. And then whilst I was on Look Fantastic, I saw that Modern Renaissance was on there as well. And Modern Renaissance had an even better saving. Again, it was meant to be £46 and it was £18.40. And I've never tried any ABH palettes, and Modern Renaissance is the OG, isn't it? It's the most iconic one that ABH has ever done. And I thought, that's a really good price as well. So I added it to my basket. And the total came to £41.40, but I have an extension on my browser or whatever that whenever I buy something, discount codes are automatically applied, and I managed to get a discount on top of that. So instead of it being £41.40, I did manage to save a couple quid, and it came down to £39.33 for 2 ABH palettes. So considering that these are meant to be £46 each, I got 2 of them for £39.33. That saving is incredible, and it made no sense to me to wait until next year once I'm off my no-buy, so wait another month, and then for me to see if I can find a deal as good as that, because I'm not gonna. No way am I gonna be able to find an ABH palette at 50% off, and with the Modern Renaissance, more than 50% off. So I did break my no-buy by buying both of them, but it made financial sense to buy them at a fantastic price, rather than, like I say, wait a month and then end up spending more money just so I can say I've not broken my no-buy. I haven't used them yet though, and I am trying to forget about them for now and wait until the new year to use them, but they are set on my dressing table, so whenever I do my makeup or my skincare, I look at them and I think, oh, they're so pretty. But I'm not going to touch them, I'm not going to use them until next year, because I want to do like I guess a first impressions type video, and I'm thinking maybe a 1 week one palette with both of them as well. But yeah, £39.33 for 2 ABH palettes is crazy. And actually, I'm so glad that I bought them, because once I had made my order, Look Fantastic had sold out of them. Because when I went to check the status of my order, when I clicked on those products, the prices had both gone up to £46 and they were both sold out. So that was a really good purchase that I made. I'm so pleased with those. So next purchase, I purchased a hair oil, a hair growth oil that I'm going to be using once I've finished up an oil I'm using at the moment. And I also bought a mini body scrub as well because I bought a hairbrush and a scalp massager, but I needed to spend just a little bit more to get the price up, so I bought a mini body scrub. But I said at the beginning I'm not including tools or accessories in my inventory. It's more products really that I want to kind of keep an eye as to how much I'm spending. So it's just the hair oil and the body scrub from that order that I'm including in this, and they both came to £12.98. And then on the 12th of the month, I purchased the Ouai Detox Shampoo because I used up, or I was very close to using up the Bumble and Bumble one, which I have now finished up. And there was 20% off on ASOS, I think. So I got it for £19.20 instead of £24, I think. And I do prefer the Ouai one over the Bumble and Bumble one. I prefer the smell, I prefer how it makes my hair look. So yeah, I knew that I wanted to repurchase the Ouai and not the Bumble and Bumble. And then my last purchase of the month, I am filming this on the 27th of December though. I'm not intending on purchasing anything because I still am on my no buy, and I don't think I am going to use anything else up that needs repurchasing. So I am including this one as my final purchase, but like I say, we are on the 27th and I do have a few more days where I might purchase something, but I probably won't. So on the 14th, I bought La Roche-Posay Cerazinc, the Hydrating Facial Mist, for £5 off Feel Unique. I think it was meant to be £10, but I had a £5 off voucher, so that came down to £5. And then my total for the month of December was £76.51, so a lot better than the previous 2 months. And like I say, that includes 2 ABH palettes, which if I had bought them at full price would have come to £92. So I got those 2 palettes and everything else I mentioned for £76.51. So, bargain. So the total that I spent between the months of October to December was quite a bit, and this was my highest quarter of the year. And I spent a total of £411.43, which worked out to be £137.14 per month on average. So more than I want it to be, but like I say, there were some purchases that I needed to make for my allergic reaction, and then I bought that Caroline Hirons skincare routine kit as well. So like I say, my fourth quarter, so October to December, was my most expensive quarter. Then before that, it was the months of April to June. Then it was the first quarter of the year, so January to March, and then my cheapest quarter was July to September. So the total that I spent this year then on hair care, body care, skincare and makeup products was £1,025.17, which does sound like a lot of money. And at first I thought, oh goodness, I've spent £1,000 on beauty related products. But these were mostly items that I needed to buy because most of them were replacement items, and then because I was on my no buy, which I did break in total I think 3 times this year, it wasn't, you know, a lot of money spent on items that I didn't technically need because of that no buy. So yeah, £1,025.17 for the entire year, which works out to be £85.43 per month on average. So when you break it down per month on an average basis, it doesn't sound so bad. So I was hoping doing this would help me kind of shape what I want my budget to look like next year. But the one thing that I've learned this year is that you do have months where you spend more than others, and you do have times during the year where you tend to run out of a lot of products all at once. So you have to spend a lot more to replace those products. So I don't think I'm going to put myself on a monthly budget next year because of that. Because I know that there's some months where I will come under that average of £85 a month, and then other months where I might reach it or go above it. But I am going to keep an eye on what I am spending, and I have done that for the past few years, and that is a really good way to sort of track your spending habits. So I am still going to keep an eye on what I am spending, and I might do videos like this, I'm not sure, but I'm not going to set a budget. If I can keep it roughly in between £50 to £100, then that is good, but I'm not going to punish myself if I spend over the £100 because I will be off my no buy next year. And like I say, if I run out of a lot of products all at once, I will need to replace them all at once, so I will inevitably spend more money. But this has been really interesting. Like I say, I document what I spend anyway, but I've never sort of solely written down what I've spent in terms of beauty related items and tracked the average per month, tracked what I've spent, you know, each quarter as well. So I have really enjoyed this and I found it really interesting, and I hope you guys have too. If you have, please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you're still enjoying Vlogmas. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you again tomorrow.